I'm so sorry about your mom. It's really hard to watch people that we love suffer. And it's even harder to watch them suffer when we have knowledge or information that could help them and they won't listen. I totally get that. I wanted to respond to this with a video because I think that what I'm going to say might be able to help other people, or at least help other people understand. So with achalasia, your lower esophageal sphincter is paralyzed closed prior to surgery, and so it makes it really difficult to eat because food gets stuck and it cannot travel down your esophagus, and sometimes your esophagus gets impacted. A lot of people with achalasia believe that if they slam a whole bunch of water, drink a ton of water, it will trick that lower esophageal sphincter into going down, and they feel like the food went down. They also think that if they drink something carbonated like sparkling water or Coca-Cola specifically, it will help dissolve, the bubbles will help dissolve the food, it'll all go down, it'll all be fine. These are tricks that do help after surgery. Sometimes those tricks help in early stages of achalasia, but a lot of times those tricks just make your esophagus expand and stretch out because it has more volume in it, because a paralyzed lower esophageal sphincter is a paralyzed lower esophageal sphincter. And when you feel like that and you feel like you have a coping mechanism that works, it's really easy to be in denial about the reality of your situation. And unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people where they're afraid of surgery, where they're afraid they're going to get a bad outcome, and they do these tips and tricks, and they don't realize that by being afraid, by trying to use these tips and tricks, they're actually making their likelihood of a bad prognosis more likely. Because the earlier you get treatment, the better your prognosis. If they can get you surgery before your esophagus stretches out, you're going to live just a fine life with no problems. The problems happen after your esophagus stretches out. So I wish I could call your mom too, but that would be probably pretty creepy. And if she doesn't listen to you, she probably won't listen to me. If your mom is on Facebook, there are some really good Facebook groups. I'm on them too. That's where I ended up starting my journey. I think having the support of people who've walked through it is vital. One of the groups I highly, highly recommend is called Achalasia Questions and Answers on Facebook. You can join it as a person who loves someone with achalasia. There's a lot of really good information, and it's a science-based group. Links are not allowed unless they are medical accredited information. Anyway, thank you so much for your comment. Have a good day, and I hope your mom does well. I'm so sorry.